Let's start our conversation. So good morning, everyone. My name is Min. I'm 20 years old. I work as a teacher, and today I will guide this conversation. We will talk about caring for the elderly. And today with me, we have Edna, Jefferson, Wanda, and Felipe to talk about this topic. So, Wanda, can you start introducing yourself for us?
Okay. I'm Wanda. I live in Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. I'm a dancer. I'm a cat person. I have many possums in my backyard. I'm nuts about. And I have 2 trees, jabuticabeiras trees. Yes, it's me.
Very good. I'm a cat person too. I have 3 cats, so that's nice. And what about you, Edna?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Edna. I live in São Paulo, capital. I have a son. In my free time, and I like study English and study Italian and talking to my new friends on TNT. That's it. I have 2 cats. I live by myself with my cats, and that's it.
Very good. Then what are their names?
Gemma and Elise.
Oh, really nice, really nice.
Cute
Very
cats.
good. And you, Felipe?
Morning, guys. My name is Felipe Lira. At the moment, I'm living in Recife. I am 43 years old. I am married. I have 1 daughter. She's a teenager. I work with technology. I am a network engineer. That's it. It's a summary of my life.
Very good. Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Jefferson?
Good morning, guys. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás. As Wanda and Edna, I have 3 dogs, 2 birds, and 10 fishes, and a lot of plants at my home. And I love to be here with you. Yeah.
You have a particular zoo?
Yeah, really, it's nice. It's a big house. I live in a condo. And my wife too.
Very good.
I live with my wife, yeah.
Very good. So now that we know each other, we know more about each other, let's start our conversation. And the first question is, what are the advantages of people living to an older age? And I think we can answer 2 and number 3 together. And what are the disadvantages? Because for me, I think the disadvantages is that you see maybe your friends dying, your friends getting sick if you live too long. But if you live for a long time, you can do things that you've never did, maybe, and experience more things, have more experience. So let's start with you, Jefferson. What do you think are the advantages or disadvantages?
Well, that's a good question. The advantages of people. I think more patient with everything, because you live it a lot, you know a lot of things. You have the best way to choose the good things of life. In my case, the good music, to choose the persons, good persons, good friends. You can filter a lot of things. And the disadvantage of people, It's not my case, but I used to listen about loneliness. I think it's terrible. And the guys in the age like Yasmin, these guys have no patience with the older or the elder. It's terrible. I see this most of the time, because I think the brain is not so quickly as the millennial now generation. All of millennials wanna responses all the time, very quickly. And unfortunately, an old guy can do this. I think that's just to begin.
Yeah, I think like we can say this about technology too, because sometimes I'm trying to help my grandmother to know how to use the cell phone. Sometimes I know that I don't have so much patience, but I try, you know. But I see many people that sometimes like you go to the bank, you need to do something. They are not made capable to deal with elderly, to have this patience, right? They want to do things quickly. So yeah, I really agree with what you said, that we as young people don't have so much patience to deal with elderly. So, and you, Felipe?
It's a difficult question to answer for me, no? But the disadvantage, I have the same point of view like you, Yasmin. Um, when you live in longer, probably you see your friends, your closer friends die or sick. It's for me, it's bad. And our body, you know, when you getting old, we don't have more strong in the arms or in the legs. It's a different disadvantage. About advantage, I don't know, experience, you know, we have more experience, and with advantage of technology, internet, and you can try other things or new things. That's it.
Yeah, you and Jefferson said like about experience, and I know that old people want to share more about, yeah, experience. May like sometimes I'm talking about something and my grandmother, oh, but you should do this, and we say, oh, but you know nothing. How I know nothing if I lived like 60 years? You know nothing. You know?
When you get old, you have more experience, but sometimes the younger don't listen the more longer, no, because think it's not true, no. Don't follow the advice of the younger. It's it's bad, you know.
Yeah, very good, very good. And you, Edna, what do you think are the advantages and disadvantages?
In my opinion, the advantages is the more experience, more wisdom, because the more experience, the more wisdom, more knowledge. But when I did the many people's is the disadvantage, is the inability, the mobility is less, the sick, no, the less the health. Jefferson said the problem is the brain. Is very, very hard. It's very difficult when the people stay on bed a long time. for me is the very hard situation. I had my mom in this situation a long time, stay on bed. The care is very difficult for the family. And for me, is this event is very hard situations, in my opinion. That is.
Yeah, you said about this, and I remembered about the video that the video said, like, when you are getting older, maybe you couldn't eat your favorite food. So it's something that you don't choose things in your life, maybe. Yeah. So, and you, Wanda, what do you think?
I think when you are younger, you need to know about this because it's a way, and all the people walk in this way. All the people grow up, all the people get elderly. I think you need to save health, to save friends, to save memories. Memories is the best. And if you save everything you love, you need to connect with yourself, because many people get so doada to her family, to their family, then they don't show themselves, and lost the personality. And when the family changed with marriage, with another thing, they get panicful, they have anxious, and it's stronger to change in this time. You need to put your mind, you not is young, you start young now, and it's a way. And a good advantage is no pay for transportation, it's no pay for Fernando de Noronha Island, it's pay a half. It's best for the first person in the line. Many advantages. And I think in my case, I have I'm smart, and I think I love my age. For me, it's all freedom. It's marvelous.
Yes, the freedom is principle, no, Luanda? The freedom, in my case, is
I
the same.
take a plane and I go.
Yes. Yes. Put the clothes in my bags and
go
far away. Go out.
Very good. Yeah, this is something really nice. And like Vanda said about like to enjoy life, right? Because sometimes we are doing things just to please others. And like, okay, you will get older and you will not have the opportunity to do the things that you wanted. So do it now, yeah. And
but in childhood, it's the same.
yeah,
We want to eat a candy, and the parents say no. When you get young, you want to get out with friends, and your mom no, and the law no. It's like that. Life is limited. I don't need to take, oh my gosh, I'm a poor person. No, change. All the time you can change your life.
Just to add something for Wanda and Edna. And
Okay.
you take the hand of God and go.
Yes.
Very good. So let's go to the next one. So, do you think quality of life is better now than it was 50 years ago? So let's start with you, Edna. What do you think about it?
For me, it's the quality of life and is the possibility of to do I want do. And I think the good health and the practicing exercises, dance. For me, I started the living very well, very good life for 15 over, because I have a song, and my song is adult person, and my quality of life is good. I have a good food and a good possibility to travel, a good health. No, for me the quality of life and is the balance of the emotion, is the possibility, the many friends, the relationships, good relationships. For me, quality of life and is the less stress, the calm life. That is. Acho que the pillar is the principal pillars is the health, no, reducing extra stress, the good food. Is that is my opinion.
Yeah, very good. Like maybe nowadays we have more opportunities to do some things like to exercise, because we have many places that, like you said about dance, like teach how to dance, yeah, or gymnastic, things like these. But I don't know about stress. I think that in the past was better, you know. I think maybe because of technology, or that nowadays we have more things to do and we are always like in a hurry to do everything. So yeah, I don't think the quality of life is better. Maybe change something.
A long time as a young, and my life is very stressed life. Now I have a balance, the emotions, the practicing exercises, the I work, but the balance, no.
Very good. Yeah, I think it's really important to balance. And what about you, Felipe? What do you think?
In general, I think yes, the quality of life is better, but I cannot, not for everyone, you know. I think it's there are people that have a bad quality of life now, but in general, I think the quality of life is better, mainly because of the technology, you know. We are creating more better products than before. That's it, but not for everyone, you know.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's not for everyone, but maybe like for a part, it is.
Yes.
And you, Wanda, what do you think?
I think now is so better. We have microwaves, many facilities, wash machine, dish machine. We have a robot to clean the house. I think we have Netflix, we have you talking. You have many possibilities in because of the technology. I think 50 years ago, you need to sit in the walk side and talk gossips about other neighbor. I think today is so much better, and the future, I think will be so much better than now.
Yeah, really good. I don't know, like in the same way that I love technology, sometimes I hate, because I feel that I need it every time. So like you said about to sit on like the street to talk with friends, I love it to do this. And for me, like we can like put the cell phone away and just talk
But
with people
today,
face to face,
you have this possibility. You have this possibility. You sit in a restaurant, in a bar, in your house, and talk. And 50 years ago, you only do this. You don't have movies. Is so bad. 50 years ago, the movie theater, I said. Now, for me, it's the best time.
Yeah, it's really nice what you said. I was not thinking about this. Maybe we have more opportunities now. We can choose more. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good. And you, Jefferson, what do you think?
I live in a bubble. I live in a good condo here in Goiânia, and I spend 10 minutes from my home to my work. Can you imagine this 10 minutes? 10 minutes, only 10 minutes. I have a very big gym. I have a big lake. I can fish. And when I intend to go to Europe or to United States, I spend only 11 hours. So you must have the bill, the money to pay the bill. I think now we have better quality of restaurants. You can choose all the restaurants you want here in Goiânia, all kind of foods you can eat. And we have better cars now. The cars can drive for you, almost drive for you. You have everything in your car. So I think the quality of life it's better than 15 years ago. I remember in the past, everything was so difficult to travel. I used to travel from where I live to my mother's house in Rio Verde, 20 kilometers. I spent 9 and 11 hours by cars. So it's terrible. It's not paved, the roads, it's terrible situation. When run was terrible. And now I think it's better. But as I said, I live in a bubble. Unfortunately, most of the people, it's not so easy, especially the situation in Brazil now.
Yes, me, sorry. In my case, and I don't understand it very well. And my answer is the fora de contexto. I don't understand it very well. Yes, the quality of life is better now than it was 15 years ago. I agree with Jefferson. My father and my mother is very difficult in the travel, for example. In our case, is very easy, no? Travel abroad and many. I live in a comfortable house and I have a car. I have many facilities, no? My parents is very hard, no? Is in this case. Sorry, because I don't his.
No, but
answer
we
very well.
understood you.
Yeah, yeah. It's so good, your experience.
Yeah, really
Yeah, tell
nice.
the story. Oh my gosh.
Very good. So let's go to the next one. I will. Let's like choose number 6 and 7 to answer together. Okay, so do you think it is wrong to put a parent into a nursery home? And who is responsible for caring for the elderly? So, Felipe, let's start with you. What do you think about it?
Oh man, do you think it's wrong to put the parent into a nursing home? I don't know. Depends the health, you know. Depends the state of the parent, but it's a difficult question to answer. And who is responsible for caring for elders? The responsible for caring for the elderly is the son, is the parent, you know. But we know that it's not true all the time, you know. But it's my opinion.
Yeah, really nice. I was talking about this with my father, and he was like saying, but like my mother, she didn't put me in a hospital when she needed to go to work. You know, when she needed to go to work, I stayed at my house, like waiting for her, but she never put me like in a nursing home to someone take care of me. So I was really thinking about this, but it's really difficult because it depends on the health too, as you said. But in the same way, I really don't know. I think maybe the person needs to agree with this. Like my mother is something that she wants. So she always say, oh, if I will getting too older and you need to live your life, so you can put me into a nursing home, then I can make friends.
Yes.
But I don't know if I will feel comfortable too.
Because when I'm getting old, I don't want to bother nobody, you know. So I prefer stay in a nursing home than bother someone, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, and you, Jefferson, what do you think?
I see no problem with a nursing home. I know 3 years in Guyana. It's very interesting. It's very fun. Sometimes I used to go there to see the old guys. It's so nice, all of them talking a lot, dancing, good food, sometimes making love, intend to make love, something like this. They used to say for me, I want to love somebody, but sometimes can, sometimes can't. It's something like this. It's very good old stories. It's so nice. And I think it's very common, this kind of. Here in Guyana, we have nursing home for, if you have money, you have the best. If you have no money, you have to. It's very interesting for poor guys. It's very interesting. And who is responsible for caring for the elderly? I think the society, It's very important to the society to pay attention for this kind of situation, but especially for family. I can't appreciate it as I see sometimes a lot of family not taking care of the elderly, unfortunately. It's terrible situation. No love for this kind of guy. But where I live here, we have 3 houses with elderly and the family taking care of all of them. It's so nice when I see an old guy with 9 years walking by the street and the family walk with them and talk, and even with Alzheimer or something like this.
Yeah, you said something really important, like you can put a parent into a nursery home, but you need to remember that you need to take care of them too. It's not like to put them there and forget, yeah, but to not to abandon, but to take care too. Is not like their fault too, this situation, right? So really nice what you said. And you, Wanda, what do you think?
I think depends of the family, of the love, of the situation. I agree with the family to choose the nursery home because they don't can to take care of the elderly, especially if the elderly lose the mind. It's so difficult, so hard. All the people need to work, we need to take vacation. And I don't know, I don't have a real opinion about this. But for me, if I get older and my son do this option, I don't matter. It's okay for me. I do friends in the nursery if I get my mind, and okay. But if they feel comfortable, I feel comfortable too. No problem for me.
Yeah, very good what you said. I totally agree. So let's see about Edna. Edna, what is your opinion about this?
I agree with Wanda, depends the situation. In my opinion, the responsibility for care for the elderly is the family. But in many situations, is very difficult. Mainly the Alzheimer disease, for example, and when I did a long time the Alzheimer person with Alzheimer, it's very difficult for the family take care. And in this case, and I agree with the situations that put the nursing home. I think it's possible to care on home, in my opinion, is better, but depends the situation. For example, which my mother is a long time is sick on the bed. My sister and I decided the contract the nursing at home, but it is very expensive. No, in determined situations, the nursing home is better. Depends on the situation.
Is really expensive. Really?
Yes, Yeah, depende the situation, no, Wanda, because there are nursing home better. It is expensive too, but the nursing at home is, in my opinion, is very difficult because in our case, it's necessary 2 persons on day and at night. Is very, very difficult for us. But in our case, and my sister is don't de acordo, não estava de acordo, I don't know.
Agreed.
Agreeing the put the nurse home. The situation is very hard in the family. Besides the family, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like as you said, it depends about financial conditions too. Yeah, so yeah, very good. So I think we have time to answer just one more, and I will skip to the last one. How would you like to be treated when you become older? So how would you like that people treat you? So let's start with you, Wanda.
I don't understand. Treated, tratado?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you like to be treated when you become better and better with many love? I want everything in my life. I want hugs. I want kisses. I want cats. I want many, many flowers. Like that.
Very good, very good. And you, Edna?
I agree now with Wanda, and I think the respect of the early is very, very important. No, but I agree with Wanda. Love and when the good take care.
Maybe like love and respect, the most important one. Yeah. So, and you, Jefferson?
Love is the answer. Really, I would like to be treated as a human being. As a human being, with love, with hug, to have patience about me, because my brain, my attitude, everything change when you become older, and treat me with beer and good wine. So it's very important.
It's very important, Jefferson.
Yeah, this is part of our life.
Totally.
Yeah, with good music, and exports. I think that's
very good, very good. And what about you, Felipe? How would you like to be treated?
I have the same point of view like Jefferson. I would like to be treated with good foods, drinks, love. That's it.
Chocolates.
Chocolates.
Very good, very good. I totally agree with you guys. So, Leonardo, how was the conversation?
Yeah, it was great. We talked a lot about this issue, about these old elderly people, and for me it was great to keep practicing, change experience, listen other opinions. It was fun.
Yeah, really nice. And I have a question for you. So, how would you like to be treated when you become older?
Well, firstly, with respect, yeah, because sometimes we can see bad things take caring old people. For me, this is the first one, but also respect, love, the presence of my families can could be one of the most important things too. And I also would say that maybe when I get older, I would like to realize some dreams in old age, or for example, asking my families to go with me to some beautiful place, to visit some regions. Yeah, trying to travel if I have healthy for that. Maybe I would say that's it.
Very good. Yeah, you said nice things, and I think like everyone agree, like with respect, as you said. Like I know the way that I wouldn't like to be treated, like as a child, because I know that some people treat in this way. I hate this. So
Yeah.
And you, Lara, how was the conversation, and how would you like to be treated when you become older?
I agree with both of you. I think that I would like to have freedom. Like I don't want to be treated like a child. I want people respect the things that I want to do. And also have money to do the things that I want to do. I think that's it.
Very good. Like to have freedom. I was like Edna and Vanda were talking about this, like that you can put your things in a backpack and go for the
Yes.
places that you want.
Yes,
Very good.
it's really
Very
important.
Yeah.
And what about you, Karina?
Was a good conversation. So reflecting about the long life when it was older, and it was good.
And how would you like to be treated when you become older?
I think with respect. I think that respect is everything.
Really nice. Very good. So, and you, Charles, what about you? And how was the conversation for you?
The conversation was amazing as well. I'm sorry for any mistake, guys, but I'm love to do this every day here and to be patient with me. Thank you, everyone. And how I can to be treated as a senior, as an old man. And let me take the priority line. Don't borrow me, and be patient when I'm drive. Let me jump the parachute every day, and yes, I think treat me as a old guy. Only this, and yes, I think to be respected.
Very good. Yeah, Jefferson said something really nice, like that he wants to be treated as a human being. So
Yeah.
very good, really nice. And what about you, Ricardo?
I think it's a difficult question for me because my point of view is particular in Brazil. The people don't have enough money, enough respect, independent of your age. I think is, well, I would like to be receive a good treatment on my future, but I think is necessary everyone receive respect and enough things. I think it's necessary the people have a work that you receive enough money to live and receive, I don't know, receive respect, receive health, receive well, lazer, I think is the same in English, né? I'm not sure. And I think is this time is a good moment to reflect this point, because we are near from the date of the election. So I think it's necessary to think, research regarding some candidate, and well, it's necessary. Is maybe is one of the most important time, because nowadays we need to make a good progress to our future, I think. Thank you.
Very good.